Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wally's College Football Talk. We're gonna do it much earlier than I planned. Because I've got some other stuff tonight I got to do instead. So we're just gonna do a middle afternoon special. It's gonna be a real short video, and then I'll have more things planned for the second show a little bit. I'll be more organized, but let's get into the intro of today's show. And let's get ready to all right, guys, here we go. All right, guys. Anyway, here we go. All right. Okay, guys. Let's get into this real quick. Hold on. I needed to have this pulled up earlier. I just all right. Here is part of the schedule we're going to go over. And we're going to see from there. There should be sound. Is there? Testing. Sound. Is there? All right. Testing. Sound. Is there? All right. Yeah, we don't really. So we're gonna get started on that. Here we go. Let me share this. So we're gonna get started on that. All right, let's go to my screen here that I'm sharing. Overall, no. Overall, no. Yeah, when I play no games, there's no sound because I have to turn off the sound for copyright strikes. That's the only way to get around when I'm playing Madden and stuff. So anyway, we are getting ready to let's go over this list here of what games that are coming up for this college season. Right here, this is what I was looking for. These are the games that are coming up. As you can look at my screen, as you can see, Kansas, Iowa, noon on ESPN, and Iowa State, there's at 4 o'clock, Mountain on the network, Kansas, and West Kentucky, Iowa, Just a few of them, and then we'll go back to, um, and then we'll go college football this week. Times and schedule of all games. And if you guys can see this, here is for August 23rd for the first college football season starting. So these are for the first. So we're going to go down the first game. No, thank you. We're going to go down here like we've done before. My pick this year, Notre Dame looked really good. Notre Dame is my number one team, regardless of everything. So with Notre Dame being ranked where they're at, I would say the Texas Longhorns are going to be the next team that probably is going to be even with Notre Dame this year, because they've got the new Archie Manning quarterback, the grandson of Archie Manning's grandson is going to be quarterback this year for the Texas Longhorns. He's getting the start this year, I know that. The downfall to Notre Dame, vice versa of those two, are they've lost a couple of really good players to going to the NFL early. A couple of really good guys have left already to play in the NFL. And that's all right. We are going to just talk about these games, and then next, and then we'll go, then we're going to go down to these games for this coming Thursday. Or I might do another show for Thursday. Or before Thursday, I'll do another Friday show. Like I said, I'm going to try it, going to see how it goes. But like I said, here is what week 1 is looking like. But we've got games already scheduled for this Saturday, August 23rd. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pick Kansas over Iowa State. I think Kansas is going to win that one. UIW and I don't think new, but I do think the other team will win. Ohio, I don't know. I'm going to probably have to pick the Ohio State. And then Portland State, take Portland over the other. Kansas, I'm going to take Kansas is going to win that game. The UC Devils, I'm not really fond of them, but I'm going to take them over to winning. Sam Houston versus West Kentucky. That is going to be an okay game, but I would have to pick West Kentucky. I'm going to just have to, regardless. Stanford over Hawaii. Stanford, I'm going to say Stanford this time. My second pick, or for this coming up game, we're going to do North Carolina Central versus South MG in Atlanta. North Carolina, I would say. Now, we're going to get into these games, and we're going to do some talking. South Florida, I think that's going to be a really good game. Bowling Green versus Lit. I think Bowling Green, maybe. They looked pretty good. Ohio and Rutland on the Big Ten Network. That will be a really good showdown. Young State and stuff. Indiana State. We've got a lot of them coming up. a lot of those good games. Those are also another good game. East Carolina versus NC State. Oh, that one's kind of hard. That one I would go with NC State. Wyoming versus Wyoming. That's going to be another good barn burner of a game. All these games here, Alabama State, Upper Iowa versus Duke. I would say Duke. Nebraska, Cincinnati. These are really good games down here. I mean, very good games. I mean, these games I would have to say are going to be really good. Northwestern. I don't know. Northwestern. I used to live around, that area. Northwestern. Alabama State. Yeah. Buffalo I'd say Buffalo. West Georgia and Stanford. ESPN. An okay game. Oklahoma State versus Oklahoma. That's going to be a really good matchup. A lot of these games you're seeing are going to be really good matchups. Missouri, Arkansas, and Duke. Duke has always been a very powerhouse team in the ACC and in the division. East Illinois. I would take East Illinois. And this year also, the Fighting Illini are a team. Their tickets for the Fighting Illini games already this year have sold out completely. Less than an hour or two, they said all the games this year have sold out for the Fighting Illini this year. Really cool to see. Lakewood over St. Thomas. Jackson, we're looking at all these games coming up. Friday, August 29th, we've got more games. This is week 1. We've got all these games. I mean, Tennessee for the 30th of August. Tennessee. We will definitely get into this next week, the next live on this. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping Tennessee does something really good this year. I'm really, really hoping that. And then you got Texas. Here is your big, big matchup at noon. Your really, really big matchup. Texas and Oklahoma and Ohio State. That is your big matchup to watch. To see the upcoming quarterback of Archie Manning will be, starting, of the grandson of the late great. We got Purdue, Big Ten Network, Richmond. We got all these are really good games coming up. I mean, we've got tons of football starting early, 8 p.m. A lot of these games, there is this tons and tons and tons of things, and it's awesome. But one thing I am going to say that I haven't checked the injury report yet. I was going to do a small injury report. So let's go back to that real quick. I'm going to mute up for the. All right, we're going to go down the list of the injury report I just pulled up. Like I said, I didn't have anything really organized, and this was this quick on the rim. Next week, I'll have it all more planned out. I just been kind of busy with some stuff, so excuse my unprofessionalism. But here we go. We're gonna look at this. Here is the injury report from Air Force, and then you got no reports, no reports. Nobody is on the injury report. You know, I thought maybe somebody would get hurt during, you know, postseason, whatever. You know how some players get hurt during practice. Here we go. These are all regular season games, but we're going to watch a few shorts. I've got a few shorts kind of figured out of some of games and stuff. We're going to gladly watch some of this stuff here. Let's go back to YouTube. We're just going to do it this way. Short on Archie Manning. Here, we're going to watch these little shorts here.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. He texted me and apologized about that, but I'm really just taking it day by day right now. Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. He texted me. So picking his brain has been good for me.
Arch, your grandpa gave an interview where he said he expects you to be here next year. Is he right?
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. He texted me and apologized about that, but I'm really just taking it day by day right now.
It's pretty
Arch,
cool.
say ever a moment when you like.
Thanks for the t-shirts. They're nice. Ladies are going to be all over me. I want to go to Texas.
Did you say that you'd like to see Arch play for the Cowboys?
That is something that kind of got out of hand. And I have a sports bar in New Orleans, and I was just being nice to a patron. Told him I hoped Arch would play 3 years of college football. And he said, and then maybe to the Cowboys. I said, that'd be fine with me. Cowboys. I didn't know that he was going to put that on TikTok or whatever that. I don't know what TikTok is. I didn't know it was go viral, as they say.
Did you say that you'd like to see Arch play for the Cowboys?
Bro, Archie Manning just committed to the University of Texas out of nowhere. I am shook.
Did you say that you'd
That's
like to
pretty
see
cool.
Arch?
But this was a really cool short.
I'm not Peyton's nephew, not Archie Manning's grandson. I'm just me. Since I was a kid, I knew people looked at me differently. Not because I did something crazy, but because of my last name. I was born in 2004, the same year. Peyton was still grinding with the Colts, and Eli just got his first big win. I grew up in the shadow of football, but no one forced me down this path, and no one told me I had to be a quarterback or to win a Super Bowl like my uncle. But I knew the whole world was watching, waiting to see if I become them. I carry that name and the pressure to prove myself every day. I'm not loud on social media, not because I'm scared of the spotlight, but because I know you got to earn your respect on the field, then people shut up. I picked Texas, not because of tradition or a plan set for me, but because I want to walk a path no one paved for me. I'm fine starting on the bench. I don't use my name to steal a starting spot. I don't ride on my family's coattails for attention. I know I haven't won a national championship. I haven't made the NFL yet. I haven't even locked down a starting spot, but this isn't their story. This is my game. I'm not here to copy anyone's path. Nor do I need anyone's blueprint. I'm not in a rush to be a legend. I just want to take it step by step and be myself. I'm not Peyton's nephew, not Archie Manning's grandson.
Yo, bro, do you know that song that goes like, yo?
I'm not Peyton's nephew, not Archie.
All right, guys. A little bit of this on Archie Manning, because this is the year that he is starting for the Texas Longhorns. I thought you guys would enjoy these little shorts today. And things like that. I think. Oh, here, this was unreal.
But they hadn't done much on the ground in this game. Oh, look at Arch Manning. Oh, hit him with the two-step. Arch Manning, touchdown.
67-yard rushing touchdown.
But they hadn't done much on the ground in this game.
That's unreal.
Let's have it, Dad. Fire away. Let's go. Well, first of all, your mother said to get a clean.
You won't believe what Arch Manning just said about his NFL future. Arch's grandfather, Archie Manning, came out recently a few weeks ago in an interview and stated that he did not think that Arch would declare for the 2026 NFL draft because it didn't make sense for him. Well, yesterday we got a response from Arch, and he completely shut down his grandfather's claim. Arch said during a media availability, "I don't know where he got that from. He texted me to apologize about that. I'm really." You won't believe what Arch Manning just.
So, kind of like that, it's a really interesting thing. It's good to see this. This is going to be, I would say, I think Cowboys would need this kind of quarterback. It would be great to see that. He go to the Cowboys after the 26, 27, whatever, 28 draft, if he wants to play an extra 2 years in college football. He is something special. I think he is going to be this like all the others of them on the Manning sides, this is a real quick video.
You won't hear the stadium any louder than when he takes the field. And Arch Manning fires, and he's got it complete. Chanter Cook on the move. Dragged down near the 10. And Arch Manning has entered the chat.
So just operating the call, doing the routine.
Arch Manning steps up, pumps, flips it out wide to Bolden. Touchdown. Get something out of nothing on the move.
You just need reps, you need plays. And Arch does it, takes off and runs it.
At the end of the season.
He's great. He's really good. There's some footage of him in high school, crushing some high school records. I need to find that for the next show that we do. But we're going to start wrapping it up here. This is a short tidbit of what's coming up this year. We're going to get into a lot of the new things on championship bowl games, where they are talking about getting rid of them the next following year and just having one big championship, or what they're actually doing now is they went back to what they did back in the 90s and where the bowl games, whoever wins the bowl games moves on to the next to go to the championship, basically. And they just keep playing through. It's different than it's much different. But this thing, I'm gonna the things like that. So we're gonna go back here. But some of this really interesting stuff. So, anyway, I know this was an impromptu. I said 7:30 tonight, but there's a party I got to go to tonight, so I thought I'd come on early. First, I thought about pre-recording it. I didn't really want my first show to kind of be a pre-record, so I thought since I had some time right now this afternoon, I'd do a noon edition of that. I'm going to work on maybe you're going to just see some things. You're going to see some guests come up that know a lot about college football. There's a few people in mind that I have. And I got a friend that that lives in Illinois that I've been kind of talking to see if he would like to join me one day up and talk about it. So I don't know. It just depends on his schedule too. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm saying. We're going to take it out of here. Let's get the intro ready.
Ellaby.
It's the dawn of a new college football season, and we are ready to start this season.
Here we go. Turn this thing back up. Let's go make it happen.
How many of you really know you're alive? Everyone's equal till it's time to divide. Let's go. You want this, you got that. Go away, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance.
Are you kidding me?
You want this, you got that, yeah.
It's the dawn of a new college football season, and we are ready to start this season.
Here we go. Turn this thing back up. Let's go make it happen.
How many of you really know you're alive? Everyone's equal till it's time to divide. Let's go. You want this, you got that.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody watching and being here. So I am out. See you later. Adios. See ya. Enjoy your Friday. Watch some football Sunday and Saturday. And I will see you next time. Adios.